recording equipment at home because this week on Bootlegged, a little trio with 10 years experience of the John Spencer Blues Explosion. Also, that's creating a buzz in the industry and doing it their own way. From Providence, Rhode Island, it's Gruvis Malt, plus much more.
You must not allow your children to listen to recordings known as rock and roll.
Can I order a slice, please? Just a slice of cheese. Make it 10? Okay, great.
Dog food. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. When we first started, one of our first and most exciting gigs was at a car dealership
Taunton, maybe? Somewhere in Massachusetts.
in Massachusetts.
It was hot that day, hot, I remember.
Yes. And we were persuaded by our manager, who's long since been fired, that it was going to be a very
Is that Mike Fitt?
opportune gig. Tons of publicity. Dunkin' Donuts was sponsoring it. It looked really good. So we get there, and it turns out it's a car dealership on the side of the highway. And here we had thought it was just a car dealership.
Or a club called, used cars.
Ford.
Yeah, Ford, the Ford Club. We thought,
And,
isn't that where Lincoln was shot? We thought we were playing in Ford's theater.
We've only played about 50 gigs at this point. This is when we first started. We were young.
Back in the 70s.
Back in the 70s. And so we all set up on this big flatbed truck. This was our stage. They convinced us it was the same stage Bon Jovi used, and that it was all about the hydraulics and how it would raise. Anyway, it turned out it was just a flatbed truck.
Black.
And
Completely
it was
black.
a black flatbed truck, so all
No
our
shade.
equipment,
No shade.
no shade, and they didn't park us in the shade.
How did park us?
I'm trying to stay serious here. We'll clip right here. And so we pretty much rocked out for about an hour. It was supposedly broadcast on a station, I think, but it turns out no station.
No.
They offered us water from a cooler, and we took it, and we got free donuts. So
No, there were chicken wings there. Don't you remember?
We got free chicken wings. The point is, it was really hot. We burned up. It was a flatbed truck.
Yep.
And 4 of our favorite fans showed up to watch us. One of them got hit by a car, but it was definitely exciting to see us with the hum of traffic behind us.
I'm sorry. That was good. That was well done.
How long can it take us?
There's
There's a lot of times when we work with a choreographer for a couple of weeks before a show, just to make sure everything's synced up. Choreography plays a huge role in our music. It's not like your boy band choreography though. It's not Christina Aguilera style. We like to incorporate a lot of urban dance moves that a lot of people aren't hip to yet. But we come to New York often, and we see this stuff on the streets, and we sort of pick it up. And the last song of the set, well known for a little wrestling match between me and Senor Bellissimo.
We're
clean
actually,
band.
Yep.
We're all
clean.
Mormon.
We're clean, and we are promoting this album the same way we've done with the other ones. That's too close to me, man. There are a lot of bands that say like, and it's true, they do a lot of grassroots promoting and stuff like that. And I mean that's been the way we go, but it's only because there's no other option.
Grassroots is all we can afford.
Grassroots. Anyway, so you go through Providence and you see all the fetus stickers up in Boston and in New York City is starting to. Hopefully by tonight, Philly too. Great, are you in? We were outside of a show one night and cop pulled up and ran inside the club. I guess there was some kind of
harassing us, giving us the hardest time.
Some kind of a disturbance inside the club. And anyway, so that kind of opportunity only comes along once every 6 or 7 weeks. So we busted out the old stickers and slapped one right on the fender, the bumper. And shall we say, it ended in it was a success.
We got a ticket for $45.
Don't sweat it, we'll be right back with more from Gruvis Malt and new unreleased material from the John Spencer Blues Explosion.
Welcome to the food chain, and you were right about here. Your music.
This album should probably differ from Sound Soldiers a lot in just the way that the music was written and the mood of the music. I mean, like, compositionally, it's getting closer to like a consistent flow as opposed to Sound Soldiers with a lot of like herky-jerky composition more. The mood's just a little bit darker, and I'd say the styles are more diverse.
Taylor Dane is also on
Taylor
the
Dane
album.
is on the album, as well as Karen Karn.
Karen
Kim
Carpenter
Karn. No.
is on the album.
No, Kim Karn.
Kim Karn.
Good evening, Wetlands. We are Gruvis Malt. This first song we're going to play for you is called Malaise. And I'm running for the door. Keep going to the edge of the earth and back to work. We rendezvous the end of this last cigarette and run to the clean air capital of the world. The shit with gas guns, so no words from the page. That's clean living. That's everything in a way that never hurts. All smiles, no sun burns. The business to be loud noises of band of strangers. Meet me at the end of our last day on earth. We'll ask each other what we were running from and realize the noise says this embrace and really annoyed. That's life. You have to laugh November and you love to sing this anyone. Now you're back to learn to like thinking it should bring more than anyone. Hooray!
Gruvis Malt Sound Soldiers is still available. Keep your eye out for the new record which features the song you just heard. Next